Have you ever felt that, no matter what you do, your presence bothers some people while inspiring others? What if I told you that this happens because you are one of the chosen ones, someone who carries a light so bright it disrupts the shadows around you? In this video, we'll explore how your inner strength is constantly being tested by the spiritual challenges that arise around you. But beware, these difficulties aren't signs of weakness. On the contrary, they prove that you're on the right path and that your light is powerful enough to make a difference in the world. Maybe you faced cold stares, malicious gossip, or even social isolation that just doesn't make sense. But why does this happen to you? What is it about your energy that triggers these extreme reactions? And more importantly, how can you use that inner strength to overcome the darkness around you and stay strong on your journey? If you've ever wondered about this, you're in the right place. Throughout this video, we'll discover together why the chosen ones face such intense challenges and how to turn each obstacle into an opportunity for growth. These difficulties not only test your resilience but also make you a beacon of light to guide others. Every adversity is a chance to refine your essence and illuminate the paths around you. Don't go anywhere, because you're about to understand the true power of your light and how it can guide not only your own path but also the spiritual awakening of others. Ready for this journey? Have you ever noticed how, even without saying a word, some cold stares just appear out of nowhere around you? Sometimes, it feels like your mere presence deeply unsettles certain people, and that can be confusing, right? But the truth is, this unexpected reaction has nothing to do with what you do, but rather who you are. Carrying an intense inner light, like you do, often disrupts those who are stuck in the shadows. Your energy acts like a mirror, reflecting what they're trying to avoid seeing within themselves. And why does this happen? Because when light comes into contact with darkness, there's a natural reaction of discomfort. Think about it. When you turn on a lamp in a dark room, your eyes need time to adjust. Similarly, your presence forces others to adjust to your light. And not everyone is prepared or willing to do that. Maybe you've wondered, why do I face so much hostility, even when I haven't done anything to provoke it? The answer is simple: your light is bringing to the surface what many prefer to keep hidden. But instead of feeling bothered or discouraged, take this as a sign of your inner strength. These reactions are evidence that you carry something powerful, something that shines so brightly it can't be ignored. Your light unsettles those who live in shadows, and believe me, that's a reflection of just how special you are. After all, as they say, light doesn't need to apologize for existing, right? More than that, see these reactions as an opportunity to practice compassion and patience. It's like each cold stare is a silent test, challenging you to maintain your serenity and keep illuminating what's around you. Remember, these visceral reactions are also a chance for you, as a chosen one, to develop a deeper understanding of the power of your light. It's not about how others react to you, but about how you choose to respond. The more you stay steadfast, the more you refine your own energy. These uncomfortable interactions can actually strengthen your sense of purpose, making it clear that your presence makes a difference, even if it irritates or challenges those still living in the shadows. These reactions, though unsettling, are opportunities for spiritual growth. They show that you're sparking change, even without realizing it, and that this transformation begins with how you handle the negativity around you. Staying calm, centered, and aware of the impact of your light is what will make it shine even brighter. And remember, every hostile reaction you encounter is actually proof that your light is needed and is fulfilling its role in the world. So instead of feeling discouraged, see it as confirmation that your light is undeniable and powerful. How many times have you felt alone, even when you're surrounded by people? This feeling of isolation, without any clear explanations, can be one of the toughest experiences for someone who carries an inner light as intense as yours. Suddenly, people start pulling away, as if there's an invisible barrier. It hurts, doesn't it? But what many don't realize is that your isolation isn't because of something wrong with you. Instead, it's a reaction to the brightness of your energy. Your intense light can make others feel exposed without them even knowing why. They see something in you that challenges them, forcing them to face their own shadows and insecurities. Instead of embracing this change, many prefer to distance themselves. It's frustrating because it might feel like you're being rejected for something beyond your control. However, this distancing acts as a kind of protection for both you and them. Your energy is so powerful that for those who aren't ready for transformation, being around you can be overwhelming. So, how do you handle this? First, it's important to recognize that isolation is temporary. It's a necessary period for your growth and to strengthen your connection with your inner strength. Think of it as a preparation phase where you're being shaped for bigger missions. This isolation is a unique opportunity for self-discovery and deep alignment with your spiritual purpose. During this time, you connect more deeply with your essence and the universe. Every moment of solitude is actually an invitation to strengthen your light, allowing you to shine even brighter when you're ready to share that energy with the world. At the same time, don't completely shut yourself off. Even though some people pull away, others who resonate with your energy will naturally be drawn into your life. You're not meant to be alone, you're meant to be alongside those who can truly share your path. These souls that resonate with your light will be your true companions on the journey, those who are ready to grow and evolve with you. You don't need to please everyone, just stay authentic to who you are, and the universe will bring the right people into your life who vibrate on the same frequency. And when this isolation feels heavier than you can bear, ask yourself, is this a rejection of my essence, or just a reflection of their fear to face their own darkness? Instead of seeing isolation as a punishment, view it as preparation for something greater. In this space of solitude, you're strengthening yourself, learning to sustain yourself with your own light without relying on external acceptance or validation. The more you embrace this phase as a time of growth, the easier it will be to navigate it with calmness and confidence. Remember that isolation is also a temporary phase. Although it might feel painful now, it's laying the groundwork for deeper and more genuine connections in the future. Just like nature teaches us, there are times when trees lose their leaves only to bloom more strongly later. Similarly, this period of distancing is a necessary pruning in your life. When the right time comes, you'll see that the universe brings the people who truly resonate with your inner truth into your life, and these relationships will be authentic and lasting. So, instead of worrying about those who drift away, start noticing those who are drawn to your light, those who recognize your essence and connect genuinely. These are the people that truly matter. And every step you take towards self-awareness during isolation strengthens your connection with these souls who, like you, are ready for a higher spiritual journey. Have you ever found yourself at the center of malicious rumors or been the target of unfair gossip? It's funny how the brighter your light shines, the more people feel the need to try to dim it, right? Gossip and defamation are common tools used by those who feel threatened by something they don't understand. So, what bothers these people? The answer lies in the power your light has to expose their own flaws and insecurities. These indirect attacks often come from their inability to handle the discomfort your presence causes. Your positive energy unsettles those who are stuck in negativity, and instead of seeking transformation, they resort to criticism and judgment. Spreading rumors, trying to tarnish your reputation, these are the ways they try to neutralize the impact you have. However, it's worth asking yourself, does this really affect me, or does it say more about them than about me? The most important thing here is to recognize what's happening without letting it shake you. Gossip is just words, and your inner strength is much greater than any attempt to tarnish your image. The more you stay focused on your light and your purpose, the faster these attacks lose their power. The real question is, will you let others' negativity determine your worth? Or will you use it as a reminder that your light is strong enough to be noticed, even by those who try to dim it? And if you think about it, the more defamation there is, the more it confirms that you're on the right path. After all, no one tries to bring down something that doesn't pose a threat. So, the next time you hear something negative about you, remember that your light keeps shining, no matter how much shadows try to cover it up. Topic 4. Constant personal challenges. underscore 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 underscore. Have you ever wondered why, just when things seem to be settling down, another challenge pops up? For someone who carries an inner light as strong as yours, personal challenges can feel never-ending. It's like every new victory is followed by another test of your strength. But the truth is, these tests are clear signs that you're going through a deep process of spiritual growth. They're not here to knock you down, but to refine your essence and further strengthen your resilience. The brighter your light, the more you'll be challenged, not to destroy you, but to polish you. Think of a diamond, it only reaches its true beauty after being subjected to pressure and heat. Similarly, the challenges in your life are shaping you, preparing you for something greater. And you know what's even more interesting? The greatest souls are always the most tested. So instead of questioning why you're facing so many difficulties, start asking yourself, what is this challenge trying to teach me? How is it strengthening my inner power? These obstacles also serve to separate those who are ready to move forward from those who still need to build their strength. Every difficulty you overcome not only boosts your spiritual resilience but also makes your light shine even brighter. And the brighter you shine, the more the universe will entrust you with greater responsibilities, knowing you're capable of handling them. After all, what is true inner strength if not the ability to maintain your peace even in the midst of the fiercest storms? So, the next time you encounter one of these seemingly insurmountable challenges, remember, it's just another step in your transformation process. Every trial is an opportunity for you to become even stronger, more resilient, and more aligned with the purpose of the chosen ones. Have you ever wondered why, just when things seem to be settling down, another challenge pops up? For someone who carries an inner light as strong as yours, personal challenges can feel never-ending. It's like every new victory is followed by another test of your strength. But the truth is, these tests are clear signs that you're going through a deep process of spiritual growth. They're not here to knock you down, but to refine your essence and further strengthen your resilience. The brighter your light, the more you'll be challenged, not to destroy you, but to polish you. Think of a diamond, it only reaches its true beauty after being subjected to pressure and heat. Similarly, the challenges in your life are shaping you, preparing you for something greater. And you know what's even more interesting? The greatest souls are always the most tested. So instead of questioning why you're facing so many difficulties, start asking yourself, what is this challenge trying to teach me? How is it strengthening my inner power? These obstacles also serve to separate those who are ready to move forward from those who still need to build their strength. Every difficulty you overcome not only boosts your spiritual resilience but also makes your light shine even brighter. And the brighter you shine, the more the universe will entrust you with greater responsibilities, knowing you're capable of handling them. After all, what is true inner strength if not the ability to maintain your peace even in the midst of the fiercest storms? So, the next time you encounter one of these seemingly insurmountable challenges, remember, it's just another step in your transformation process. Every trial is an opportunity for you to become even stronger, more resilient, and more aligned with the purpose of the chosen ones. Have you noticed how some people seem to go out of their way to get under your skin? It might be a snarky comment, a malicious attitude, or even a subtle criticism disguised as concern. These deliberate provocations, which arise for no apparent reason, are a common strategy used by those who feel threatened by your light. But the question is, will you let these small aggressions drain your positive energy and drag you into negativity? People who try to unsettle you, consciously or unconsciously, are just reacting to the strength of your presence. They feel that if they can irritate you or make you lose control, they can temporarily dim your light. However, what they don't realize is that every time you stay calm in the face of these provocations, your spiritual resilience grows. It's like you're reinforcing an invisible armor, protecting your core power. So, how should you act in these situations? The key is not to retaliate in kind. Provocations only work when you let them affect your emotions. Instead of reacting, just observe. Take a deep breath and keep your energy on a high frequency. This way, you not only preserve your peace but also completely disarm the provocateur's intent. Remember, those who try to bring you down are only doing so because they're already in a lower position. In the end, provocations are tests to see how steadfast you can be in keeping your positive energy intact. And every time you choose calm over reaction, you're affirming to the universe that your light is unshakable. After all, what's stronger, the provocation or your ability to stay unaffected by it? Have you ever noticed how some people are naturally drawn to you while others seem to immediately distance themselves? It's a curious phenomenon that happens to those who carry a powerful inner light. Your presence triggers opposite reactions. Some people feel an inexplicable connection, while others feel the need to pull away. But why does this happen? Because your light reveals what's hidden in everyone's shadows, and not everyone is ready for that. For some, your positive energy acts like a beacon that shines a light on their own shadows, and that can be uncomfortable. When faced with things they'd rather ignore, many people choose to step back. They don't want to deal with the truths your light brings to the surface within them. You've probably noticed how these individuals avoid prolonged contact or even change their behavior when they're around you. It's almost like your presence is a mirror, reflecting what they don't want to see. On the other hand, there are those who are immediately attracted to your energy. These people are seeking healing, guidance, and a new perspective on life. They're drawn to the clarity your light provides and see you as a source of inspiration. Some of these individuals might not even know why they feel so connected to you, but the truth is, on their spiritual journey, you serve as a guide, even if it's in an unconscious way. This push and pull of attraction and repulsion reflects the power of your inner light. The brighter it shines, the more polarized the reactions of the people around you become. And here's the beauty of this dynamic: those who step away aren't ready for what you offer, while those who come closer are seeking the transformation your light can inspire. You don't need to change or try to please everyone, just keep being yourself, letting your light attract those who are ready to grow alongside you. Have you ever realized that your very presence can spark deep changes in the people around you? Without even knowing it, you act as a catalyst for spiritual awakening in those who cross your path. Your light not only illuminates your own journey but also serves as a silent inspiration for others. It's as if being near you challenges people to reassess their lives, their choices, and the patterns they follow. Have you noticed how some start asking profound questions after spending time with you? Spiritual awakening is powerful, but it's not always an easy process. For many, confronting old habits and ways of thinking can be uncomfortable, especially when exposed to a light as strong as yours. Your energy naturally triggers this awakening without you having to say a word. Those who are ready to evolve, to seek a higher path, are drawn to your presence like a lighthouse. Others might resist at first, but over time, the seeds you've planted begin to blossom. What's most fascinating is that you don't need to give big speeches or perform heroic actions to provoke this transformation. Simply being true to your essence and continuing your spiritual journey is enough to inspire those around you. Your light acts as a silent reminder that everyone has the power to transform, to heal, and to connect with a higher version of themselves. And that's how, without forcing it, you become a key player in the spiritual awakening journey of others. Of course, awakening isn't for everyone, and it doesn't always happen the way we imagine. Some may resist, while others might take time to recognize the influence of your light. And that's okay. Your role isn't to force change on anyone but to continue being a living example of what it means to live in alignment with your inner light. You plant the seeds, and the universe takes care of watering and nurturing them at the right time. Now that you understand the depth of your journey as one of the chosen, you can see that each trial you face isn't an obstacle but an opportunity to grow, strengthen your inner light, and transform the world around you. Your reactions, your isolation, the gossip, and even the provocations are all signs that your positive energy is powerful and making a difference, whether you realize it or not. So, what will you do with this knowledge? How will you use your inner strength not only to face but also to overcome the darkness around you? Remember, your light inspires those who are ready to change, and you have the ability to be a beacon for those in the process of spiritual awakening. But this only happens if you stay steadfast on your journey, without letting the challenges bring you down. If you feel that this content resonated with your soul, share it with others who, like you, are also on a quest for spiritual healing and inner transformation. Don't forget to leave a comment sharing how these challenges show up in your life and how you've been dealing with them. We're all in this journey of growth and enlightenment together. Keep shining, because the world needs your light.